To actually get this dash and take it off the firewall, you have a total of, I want to say 20 screws. If you want to see right here, you got that screw, you got that screw, you got that screw, and then you got one right there where the ratchet's at. Those actually unhinge this from the firewall on the top end. Okay, I'm on the passenger side of this right now, and then you got one screw that goes into there, one screw that goes into here, and then you got one screw back there. You see it? Those are 15 millimeters, and they come out. These two little ones, just leave them alone. They're not supposed to be taken off. They're going to come, the whole dashboard is going to come with those two screws, so don't worry about those two. Let's walk around to the other side of the truck right quick, and we'll get to understanding the other side. Now here at the driver's side, you're going to have a little bit more screws to take out because you got to let go of the actual steering wheel and stuff right there. But you do have one 15 millimeter. You can see it right there. See where my finger's at? Right there. You got another one right there. Okay. Again, those two screws, I took them out. Those nuts, I took them out, but they didn't need to be taken out. Okay. I have three more that are these guys. Okay. These two right here go back here in the back on the windshield. They're gonna fall down into a little area. See if I can find it right quick. They're gonna be right there, I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna be right there. There's two of them, one there and one right there. And again, this is in the front driver's side, right behind the steering wheel. These two go right there. See that? They're 15 millimeters. Those right there are 10 millimeters. So there's those. And then you got this one right here. And this one is hid, guys. I mean, I played hell trying to find it. But it goes underneath the steering wheel. And some people think that they have to take apart the brake in order to get this guy, and I thought the same thing too, but in all reality, just get something that pushes your brake out of the way, and then this will move right here, and then from there it'll allow you to put this bolt up in there. But it's up at the top right here, and I think I'm aligned right now. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna start it right now so I won't have to fight it later on, since it's already aligned. And yep, it is aligned. So therefore I'm gonna start it, and I'm getting my bolts set right now because I need to be able to get my bolts in there. So that guy's aligned and it's in there. Okay, then you have this guy. You see how it's hanging right here? But this guy hooks into that guy right there. As soon as I get these other bolts tightened up, then I'm gonna get this guy aligned back into this position, and then I'll put this bolt back in there and get that going. So those are those right there. And then you have right here beside the gas pedal, you have that guy right there. This guy right here hooks into that little hole back there. You can see it. Not sure, but right behind it, there's a little hole right there. And that gets a bolt too as well too. Right there. All right. That's what you need to take apart this dashboard. Okay. In order to get to all those guys, again, you got to take off this top dash right there. You want to get the cluster out of there so you won't mess with it, you know what I'm saying, so it won't break as you're moving things. You're going to have to drop the steering wheel. The steering wheel is going to have to get dropped, and the steering wheel will drop as soon as you take out these two bolts right here, that one and that one right there. See them? That one and that one, and they hook up right here to the column like that. And I want to believe that's it. Now, I saw a video on the internet where this guy had disconnected every harness in this car. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, you can see them disconnected, but man, I tell you what, you don't have to disconnect none of that crap right there. None of it. That's disconnected just because I wanted to disconnect it. It was in my face and I was trying to move it back and forth and everything. But you don't have to disconnect anything. It'll all come, move it to the side and stuff right there, and it'll move its way out of the way for you, and it'll allow you to get in there and get going with it and stuff like that. Again, over here on the other side, you see those right there? I disconnected them at the end. The only reason why is because I want to put the dash perfectly back in. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, you really don't have to disconnect nothing. It'll move out of its way for you, so you won't be mind boggled. Now, if you do disconnect anything, take pictures. And you know, because these things are all color coded and everything too, but still at the same time, through all the headaches and everything you're going to go through taking this dash apart, you're going to forget what color went where. So the thing is, take pictures, and then pictures will help you out at the end on how to figure out where each one gets connected at and everything like that. Other than that, I can tell you right now, it was pretty easy. It just, you know, taking the time to get it done and wanting to do it basically. And we wanted to do it because our blend door actuator that was back there basically was doing a knocking sound, and on our cluster we had basically a check engine light for a knock sensor, and we're wondering why the hell the knock sensor is there, but we also heard the knock, so we were wondering what the knock was. So what we're thinking is the knock on that little blend door over there was causing the knock sensor to go off. We'll know at the end, but right now we're just trying to fix that blend door so that knock will go away there, and then our knock sensor can get fixed too if that's the situation right there. But again, that's what it takes to do this on a Chevy, well, it's a GMC Sierra 2004 right there, cab and a half. Yeah, that's what it is, guys.